Okay, so evidence for a chemical change. All right, so talked about what a chemical change is. So how do we know if one occurs? We're going to look at there's several things. Some people a color change can be a chemical change, like a food rotting. It's changing colors. That's one, but we're going to talk about three other ones. If we produce heat or light. If you have heat and light, you might have a fire. If you produce that, you probably have a chemical change. If you start something on fire, you're burning it. That's always a chemical change if you're burning. If you produce gas, okay, you mix two things together, they start bubbling, and you produce a gas. Baking soda, vinegar, chemical change, chemical reaction. If there's fizzing, bubbling, and that's going to be a chemical reaction. Those two pretty common. The third one, probably not so aware of. You produce what we call a precipitate. Precipitation talks about falling. Rain, snow, it's falling out of the sky. A precipitate is something that falls out of a solution. Okay. Typically a aqueous or water mixture of chemicals, and you have certain things dissolved in the water. If you add other chemicals to it, you can form these precipitates, these gels or these solids, which tell you that there was a chemical reaction.